welcome to Teach Crest. I'm your host Ruth Kerubo. So we are on part 2 of dress code. Yeah, and I wanted to address factors or the rules to consider when deciding what to wear or not. I believe this should not be a point of a bone or point of contention, but here we are, because some say, especially for the teenagers, they have low or little orientation as far as dress code is concerned. So I thought, as a teacher and being a secondary teacher so far, I should share what we can do about it, right? So some of the factors to consider when dressing is the occasion. Let's say you're in school. We expect you to dress smartly because you're going in public. So dress smartly to avoid being bullied, to get a good impression so that you can even go and consult to boost your self-esteem. That's one. Number two, you dress according to that occasion. Let's say it's a graduation, we expect you to see you in a graduation gown for identity purposes. So yeah, when you're going to maybe a wedding, we don't expect you to be in Crocs. Yeah, because it would be disrespect to the person who invited you. So try to look your best as the guest. Yeah, that's all about occasion. Number two, what you need to consider when dressing up is your shape. Ladies and gentlemen, we have different shapes, and all shapes, body shapes, are beautiful and handsome. So you just need to know how your shape is. Are you maybe a trapezoid, inverted, triangle? Are you an hourglass? Are you round? So that you can dress according to your shape to boost your confidence. Because don't expect, for example, someone who is so slender and to be wearing waterfalls because it will look funny. So you need to dress according to your shape. If you don't know your shape, please make a point to learn and dress according to your shape. Another thing is about age. How old are you? Yeah, so we don't expect, for example, an old person to be wearing like a child. You're pumped up, you're you're wearing like a doll. No. So that's another thing. For teens, I don't know what to say because they wear all manner of things from baggy to skimpy. So it really depends with an individual. Yeah, so some you might find they're wearing the baggy jeans, the Crocs, the mommy jeans, hipsters, flannel shirts, these shirt dresses maybe with tights. So you need even to talk about things like translucency, which has become a culture because they're also trying to find their passion and way to express themselves. So need to be accommodative as well. You need to consider is cost of your clothes. Is it going to break the bank? Maybe you need a designer cloth, fine, but are you able to afford it? And how is it a cloth that you're going to just wear for just a one-day event? So you need to be economical. Yeah, so that's something about cost. So even if you had all the money in the bank, you don't have to break the bank to look nice. You just need to invest in a good cologne, make your nails, your hair, invest in clothes that speak for you, etc. Yeah, and if you really want to know that people are interested in that topic, when you go to even YouTube, you find many people are like how to dress, um, how to look classy on a budget, how to look bougie in a budget. So people really want to look good even when they have little finances. So you need to know even how to thrift, which is a skill that we will learn later on how to do it. Thing that you need to consider is the season. We don't expect you to be wearing a hoodie on when it's hot. Though among the teens you'll find them it's really hot and they're putting on hoodies covering even their faces. Some it's because they want to cover up things like tattoos because they fear what people will say, so that's also expected. Yeah, but we live and let live. Because of outbreaks like pneumonia, asthma, you know yourself, you need to dress the part. Yeah, dress warmly. If it's hot, maybe you're in the beach, yeah, you can dress a bit. You can underdress a bit, yeah, but still look presentable, yeah, and respectable to the people around you, yeah. Another thing that you need to consider when dressing is about the quality of the material. You know, we have a tendency, especially for ladies, to be buying everything just because you can afford it. But you need to look at even the quality. How long is it going to serve you? Since I started decluttering, I've learned to be a minimalist, just investing in timeless pieces which can last me at least for some time. Not something that I'm wearing today, next week it's gone. It's not making sense. It's not excellent. So part of true living is that you have to look at the material. You need to look at is fitness. You know, sometimes, yeah, the baggy culture, I don't know what to say about it, but for me, I find it not that cool. But because there are people who are really conservative, it serves the purpose, unlike when you're underdressed, or in people's terms, because it's relative. So you can consider that. Uh, what you should actually ensure that you do is that your clothes are neat, they are ironed. If they are having creases, they are ironed, they are clean, and they're fit, yeah, so that you look like they were meant for you and not for anyone else. If there's so little, please learn to donate. That we, because we are learning even about generosity, not being mean. So be willing to give out. Stop hoarding. Hashtag stop hoarding. Consider is, what message do you want to pass across? Maybe you're feeling happy that day. You can decide to wear bright colors like yellow, orange, because it will make it sounds, and you will spread the vibe, the happiness vibe. Maybe it's on a bad day, like we have been doing the 16 days of activism against GBV, so we wear black on Thursdays because indeed it's dull, just in memory of those who have lost their lives uh, through GBV. Consider its taste and preference. What do you love as a person? Don't do because others just want you want to conform. No, instead you're the one who's supposed to influence the world. You do you, and the world will adjust. You can't really conform to all standards of the world, so you are alone. It's better for you to be the influencer instead of the world being the influencer. So go ahead and show us your taste and preference. Maybe you prefer maybe you're a lady, you prefer trousers over skirts and dresses, fine. So you try to find a balance on how to do or go about it. The reason thing that you need to consider is where you're going, because we don't expect you to go to maybe to the gym in a suit. You're going to church in translucent clothes. We don't, because it will be off, the people there are religious, so you'll be looked with bad eyes. So the best thing to do is to dress the part, dress down, yeah, to avoid unnecessary attention. And this also reminds me, even as teachers, during our orientation, we were asked not to wear really bright colors that shift the focus from academics to ourselves. So really depends with you. So dress the part, dress to inspire instead of dressing to kill. There, I believe you have a clue on what to do. Maybe it's your hair, you want to dye it. Maybe you're going through a bad phase, you can decide to dye it, as long as you see how you are going to adjust in various places. We don't expect you to go to an office in a cape. Yeah, so just as etiquette, you need to also take consideration to that. Until next time, bye. So